Here are the most recent deaths in the national news, as reported at Legacy.com at the end of March and the beginning of April 2025. Legacy.com is where you can find any obituary or publish an obituary in any local community in America and beyond. A quick note for our regular viewers, we've been listening to your feedback, and this week we've brought back the local flag honors and our anniversary tributes for all of you who stick around to watch the whole video. Actor Richard Chamberlain died March 29, 2025 at his home in Waimanalo, Hawaii. He died of complications from a stroke at the age of 90. He was the king of the TV miniseries, starring in classics like Shogun, The Thornbirds, and Centennial. He is also being remembered for his breakout role in Dr. Kildare, a TV hit that made him a heartthrob. Chamberlain was a U.S. Army veteran who served in Korea during the 1950s. Actress Sian Barbara Allen died March 31, 2025 in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. She died of Alzheimer's disease at the age of 78. She starred alongside Bette Davis in the classic TV suspense movie Scream Pretty Peggy. Allen is also being remembered for her work in such TV shows as The Waltons and Columbo. Actor Bruce Glover died March 12, 2025 at the age of 92. He played a memorable James Bond villain, Mr. Wint, in Diamonds Are Forever. The father of actor Crispin Glover, he is also being remembered for performances in movies like Chinatown and Ghost World. Glover was a U.S. Army veteran of the Korean War. YouTuber Donna Jordan died March 14, 2025 at her home in Grants Pass, Oregon. She died after a long illness at the age of 66. She co-founded Jordan Fabrics, beloved by crafters for unique designs and project kits. Jordan is being remembered for her YouTube tutorials that helped viewers make quilts and other craft projects. Musician Nancy Bea Hefley died March 29, 2025 at the age of 89. She was the beloved organist for the Los Angeles Dodgers for almost 30 years. Hefley is being remembered as a crowd favorite who always kept Dodgers fans entertained. Musician George Freeman died April 1, 2025 at the age of 97. He was a Chicago jazz guitarist, widely considered to be one of the city's all-time greats. Freeman is being remembered for performing with legends of classic jazz like Charlie Parker and Billie Holiday. World War II veteran Betty Webb died March 31, 2025 at the age of 101. She was one of the British code breakers at Bletchley Park who intercepted encrypted messages by German and Japanese forces, passing along their crucial information to the Allies. Webb is being remembered as a key part of the war effort. The top-secret work at Bletchley Park is believed to have shortened the war by several years. Singer Johnny Tillotson died April 1, 2025 of complications from Parkinson's disease at the age of 86. He had a #1 hit in 1961 with Poetry in Motion. Tillotson is also being remembered for hits like Without You, It Keeps Right On a Hurtin', and Talk Back Trembling Lips. Actor Val Kilmer died April 1, 2025 in Los Angeles. He died of pneumonia at the age of 65. He was one of the most celebrated and diverse actors of his generation, starring in such films as Tombstone, The Doors, Real Genius, Heat, and many more. Kilmer is being remembered for his iconic performance as Iceman in the smash hit Top Gun, which he reprised more than 35 years later in Top Gun Maverick. More than 3,000 people have died due to an earthquake that struck Myanmar on Friday, March 28, 2025. Here at Legacy, we also get to see all the incredible tribute stories published every day in memory of people you've never heard of before, but whose lives are so worth remembering. This week, those people include a grandmother who lived to the age of 99 and a half and loved collecting Betty Boop memorabilia, an Army veteran and electronics expert who loved cars, motorcycles, and traveling across America, an optician who dedicated her time to raising scholarship money for students in need, and a law professor whose love for his friends and family was matched only by his love for good music. Every week in the United States, flags are lowered to half-staff to honor the lives of Americans whose communities are mourning their loss. Here are the most recent half-staff memorial flag honors. Flags in Texas have been lowered to honor the memory of school board president, state insurance commissioner, mayor, railroad commissioner, and comptroller Carol Keaton. Flags in Massachusetts have been lowered to honor the memory of U.S. Army Private First Class Joseph R. Travers, who died while a prisoner of war during the Korean War. His remains were recently identified and returned home for burial. Flags in Oklahoma have been lowered to honor the memory of former U.S. Representative Wes Watkins. Flags in Maryland have been lowered to honor the memory of Fire Lieutenant Raymond Vargas Jr. of the Baltimore County Fire Department, who died in the line of duty. Flags in Louisiana have been lowered to honor the memory of St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office Sergeant Grant James Candies, who died in the line of duty. Flags in Louisiana have also been lowered to honor the memory of former U.S. Senator J. Bennett Johnston. In addition to featuring current deaths in the news, Legacy.com also honors the lives and legacies of notable people who died in the past. Here are some of this week's anniversaries. 5 years ago this week, singer and songwriter Bill Withers died at the age of 81. His enduring hits included Ain't No Sunshine, Lean on Me, and Lovely Day. 20 years ago this week, comedian Mitch Hedberg died at the age of 37. His surreal one-liners made his stand-up comedy performances cult classics. And 30 years ago this week, singer and songwriter Selena died at the age of 23. She was called the Queen of Tejano music, known for hits like Bitty Bitty Bom Bom and Amor Prohibido. You can read more about the lives of the people featured in this video on Legacy.com. At Legacy.com, any family can publish an obituary in honor of a loved one's memory, online and in local newspapers everywhere. Just visit Legacy.com and select your local community. You can also follow Legacy.com on Facebook and subscribe to our channel here on YouTube to stay up to date on national news deaths.